the Bungie update that is super important. Okay, this week at Bungie, we made final preparations for the first expansion of Destiny. With the first update, the cheers roared, exotic weapons, an end to crate farming. 2 shadowy figures have been locked in a duel to become the chief villain of Destiny. You know them as Atheon and the Cryptarch. Both learned how to better behave in the presence of players. Then we telegraphed the next update, the one that will land the dark below. With some help from our friends at Game Informer, we released some details about upgrade paths, new economies, and escalating light levels. The news was met with a more complicated reaction. More on that below. The release of The Dark Below marks the 3-month anniversary of the launch of Destiny. Inside of our walls, it's hard to believe that such a short time has passed. It feels like an odyssey. Much has happened. We've witnessed the birth of a new community of players who have defeated all foes of our creation. Throughout their campaign, they've come together to find their collective voice. We've listened, we've adapted. The Dark Below will be the 12th update to Destiny, and we are ready for the next act. Can you hear me now? When change is afoot, misinformation can run rampant. I saw plenty of it as people digested and debated the upgrade reveals that landed yesterday. So these are all the questions you've been asking, and these are answered directly in the update, guys, okay? 1.
Hey! I can only upgrade one existing exotic a week?
No! Xur will have many of them in stock.
Cool. Is Xur the only way to obtain the new exotics?
No! They'll drop as part of new loot tables.
So I have to buy the new content to keep up?
No. All players have the options to progress.
This is the voice I hear.
Yeah, I love it.
Is the upgrade automatic?
No, you'll choose where you invest your effort.
Does this make all my old gear worthless?
No, I'll be holding on to my dead orbit heavy. So, there you go. Confusion intensified. I rushed an update to our blog with more granular in misinformation. When coveted weapons are at stake, misinformation cannot stand, man. Hence the hasty typing. Amidst the flurry of activity to make it the morning even better, I delivered this gem to the internet. Deej, Game Informer got it straight. The player reactions to some of the information is what is wrong. Let's talk about why this is the worst tweet I've ever sent in my life. 1, I'm tweeting to myself like a crazy person. 2, the issue is not linked for maximum confusion. 3, the genuine article is should be R, and it looks like I'm telling a player that they're wrong. Let me get this straight. Players are never wrong. I believe that down to my bones. At Bungie, I represent the developers who say that... developers, what you say without prejudice. Lesson learned. Never tweet when you're in a hurry. Sorry about the confusion. What do you say, Internet? Shall we be friends? If so, join me in my exploration for our plans in greater detail. Scoring the upgrades. Let's talk a little bit about what's motivating the new economy designed to help propel the evolution of your Guardian and the arsenal of at your disposal. Here are the facts.
Destiny will continue to provide new ways to evolve. Your existing items will still be effective in any new encounter. The Dark Below will contain exclusive options to level up. The more powerful exotics will drop or be sold by Xur. So that means that the level 32 variants will either drop or be sold by Xur. The more powerful legendaries will drop or be sold by vendors. Continue.
Cool. More powerful raid gear will drop and more often.
Nice.
Oh my god, that makes me so happy. More predictable options will upgrade beloved exotics. Exotic upgrades purchased from Xur will replace weaker items. Exotic upgrade paths require much less time and material.
That's the big one.
That is huge.
Upgraded exotics will take much less time and materials. Much less, meaning less experience, less glimmer. Done. You guys, okay? Confirmed. Bungie, much less time and materials. That is huge. You're good.
Relax.
You upgrade it. It's probably, I would say, my guess is 1/3 the amount of time. So that is one set of bounties.
Yeah. Additionally, an upgraded exotic is more powerful out of the box. The second you upgrade it, It is better than what you had before, and they have a
302
picture.
on an upgraded Thorn.
Yep.
On a non-upgraded Thorn. 302.
302, no damage, nothing is in that. It is already 2 points of damage better than a maxed out Thorn.
Yep. So when you upgrade and you lose all of your perks, everything, not only will it take less time to update, but you already have a more powerful weapon. You're not starting over. You go from 300 power to 302, that's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the perks? The perks stay the same. You're not re-rolling an exotic.
Yeah.
You're not re-rolling an exotic. All right. If you're level 30, you're ready to tackle Crota's End on day 1. More info on that below. If you like your weapons the way they are, you are welcome to keep them that way. You'll find that they are still enormously effective in just about any tactical scenario, even Iron Banner. More on that below. In the months to come, your quest to become more powerful will have more avenues that lead to satisfaction. The last thing we wanted was for you to look at your favorite gun or helmet and decide that it had become obsolete. How many times do we say that, guys? Bungie cares about you and your equipment. They are not taking the typical path and saying, hey, guess what? New expansion, throw all your old gear in the trash. I think that's so good.
That's not what they want to do here.
No. Since the reveal, you've read a lot of ideas on how this could have been done better. Your feedback is clear. The time you have invested in your stuff should be respected. You can continue, Guth.
Where were we?
That conversation.
Okay, that conversation is already raging internally, as it always does. In the meantime, the existing plan is in place to make sure that, as consumers of the Dark Below start to become even legendear, that's not a word.
Good word makeup.
Those who opt in or those who don't opt in aren't left behind. We're making these options available to everyone, whether they own the expansion or not. So upgrading your exotics is available to everyone.
That is cool as shit.
That is fucking A+, dude. That is cool shit, man. That is,
That's awesome.
That is fucking incredible.
That is awesome. And super nice.
Yeah, as always, the best way to evolve your Guardian Destiny is to tackle new challenges and earn new rewards. We're eager to see how you feel about this system once you've seen it in practice. If the past 3 months have proved anything, it's that anything can, and often does, change in Destiny. You're a part of that process, so keep talking to us. Bungie wants to know how you feel.
Exactly. I mean, it sounds like there's been such a furious conversation about this. And I think that he said it like 5 times. They are listening, you know.
The fact that your weapon is automatically stronger by 2 points as soon as you re-roll it, and it's going to take less time to get your perks. Because the hardest part about leveling an exotic is not getting the perks. It's getting the final power levels of it. That's what takes the most time. So if they're cutting that down drastically, like, re-upgrading your weapon is not going to take all that long.
Yeah.
That's incredible, man.
That is super incredible. I have a question. If you get an exotic bounty and complete it now, do you get the upgraded version or the original version when they bring it to Xur? I have no idea. That's not addressed. And that's a super unique situation that probably does not apply to everybody. But we can keep going and find out. The Constant Gardeners. We're touching a lot of code with our updates right now. Sometimes squashing one bug can cause another to come out from cover. Here are the known issues we've discovered since the last time you installed the update. Pocket Infinity charges too quickly after the first shot.
Yeah, it does.
No shit. Fixes in progress to be released in the future update. Daily event reward packages no longer delivered by the postmaster after a public event. That's what I thought. They'll be fixed automatically in the Dark Below update. All players will receive the fix when the expansion goes live. Stay tuned. The fix is not in the update pipeline. It's being prepped and gift wrapped. Never hesitate to report these little buggers right here. Like a little report button. We have a passion to tend to our guardian. Our garden. Show no mercy. We've explored a lot of ways that the expansion 1 will change Destiny. Weapons, gear, even Iron Banner. But what about Crucible? You've asked, and we say that for our design lead. to answer your questions. He says, Destiny is an ever-changing and growing game. We're excited that you are along for the ride. Here's a look ahead at the Crucible through the end of the year. Slaughter rules. Live right now. In the event of a massacre, all parties are returned to orbit at the conclusion of the match. Oh, team-based playlist. If one team is...
Wait. Let's touch on that.
Yeah.
In the event of a massacre.
So if you blow another team the fuck out,
yes,
everyone gets re-instanced. You get pushed back to orbit and re-queued. So that way, if you're getting blown out, you don't have to, like, leave manually. They just let you leave.
Yeah, they push you out. That's
cool
fucking
as
great.
shit. That is great. Yeah. Team-based playlists. If one team is grossly underperforming, the session is dissolved in favor of matchmaking.
That's smart.
Yeah.
So if you'll continually get matched with the same group. So if that group continually does shit, it dissolves it. It gets you a new group. That's sweet. The Rumble playlist. If 3 or more players are grossly underperforming, the session is dissolved in favor of matchmaking. So if you have a Rumble playlist where it's just like, fucking, you're just shitting on people, you're gonna get rematched with people. Which is cool.
Yeah.
Public playlists.
Yep.
Limited time playlists, salvage, and combined arms will be available to all players.
Sweet.
What?
That's awesome!
So, wait, what? So that means that they're staying around?
They're going to be around all the time?
Fucking sweet. Bastion and First Light have moved out of control and clash to combined arms. Cool. I don't know what that is.
The maps have moved out of control.
Okay. Premium playlist. New playlists will let you play new content right away.
Sweet. I love that.
Playlists will require the Dark Below to enter. Each week we'll have 2 additional premium playlists. Week 1 will be Clash and Rumble. Rotators will change each week, and new experimental modes will be included. Continue.
Iron Banner. Lord Saladin returns to the tower on December 16th. A week after the release.
Yeah.
He'll reset event standings like a new season. Level 31 inventory can be earned by the winners.
Boom.
Very important. And the Dark Below will not be required. Level 31, Dark Below, not required.
Well, I'm thinking the vendors will have level 31 gear.
Yeah. Yep.
To be honest with you.
I agree.
Yeah, and I think the second Iron Banner in this season will have level 32 gear. If it follows the same, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is just super great. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to read the Crota's End?
Yes. Crota's End. Graphic withheld for Max Mystery.
So good.
On your marks, another raid is about to become available. Get set. Both Prime Guard and Invigorate are preparing to defend their World First titles, with many other gunslingers waiting in the wings. In order to go, you'll need to be the following. You'll have that following. Dark Below, a fire team sorted for battle, a level 30 Guardian to lead them, and cunning, bravery, and survival instincts. The race begins December 9th at 1 a.m. Pacific time. You will not need to complete the other missions, quests, bounties, or strikes first. The raid will beckon at 0 hour. 1 a.m., you can expect to see our team ready for this fucking shit. So 4 a.m. Eastern.
Yep. 3 a.m. my time. That is what we were waiting for them to tell us when it started. Because if we could get a time, then we could get ready. Holy shit, I have a boner.
Yeah.
World first, bitches.
I'm not calling that, dude.
You're not calling that.
I'm not calling that.
I hope for a top. I hope for a top. First of fun. I hope for a top. I hope for a top 10 finish.
Yeah.
I think we could do that. I think that we are skilled enough. That's awesome.
Basically, the last part I just skimmed over. It means less errors. So that's everything major. So we will be starting the raid at 1 a.m. Pacific time, 4 a.m. Eastern on December 9th. So that's the plan. That's when my stream and Broman's stream and T-Rex's stream will all begin December 9th.
Yep. That is super awesome.
Yep.
So we will be going at 0 hour.
Yep.
I'm so excited. Oh, man, dude.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah, man. Also, to answer the question, there was a tweet that came out. If you are holding on to exotic bounties, do not turn them in until afterwards. So apparently you do get an upgraded version of the bounties.
Yep.
If you wait. If you turn them in after the update. So hang on to them. I got the juju and the invective on this character, so I'm gonna hang on to them.
I'm wondering if found versions of exotics take the same amount of experience that the original exotic weapons took. That's a question I have. So, like, say I have the invective bounty ready to turn in on PlayStation, but I could also upgrade my invective at the same time.
Yeah.
Would the upgraded version take less experience than the newly maxed found version? I'm gonna tweet Deej about that.
No, that makes a lot of sense, because that I would think that if you're finding it, it would count as the first time you got it.
Sure.
My guess would be that when it goes through the Jur process, it maybe gives you a different type of the weapon than the found type.
Yeah, one that takes less experience. I agree with you. I think that all found versions will take the original amount of experience to complete.
I'm happy I didn't finish that Thorn bounty yet, guys. This, all in all, that was a fantastic response to the questions that everyone was having. Like, for real. I'm super happy for that update.
That's great, man. I'm really fucking happy with the changes. Omega happy.
I am 20 out of 10 happy about the changes.
Yeah, that is terrific.
The changes are great.